far as depth goes, you cannot peak a depth. So in order to get depth, you have to find a null. So I'll put the antenna into a vertical position. We mark the line right here. Now to get depth, what you'd like to do is it's notched at 45 degrees at the end of the knuckle here. I'll bring it up to a full tone. And again, we'll pull it away perpendicular to the utility. And we're looking for a null point. And again, the definition of a null is full, 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 and cut out. Do not make a mistake of turning up your gain and saying that's where my depth is, because if you continue on, notice that you just have a wide dead spot. Again, you would need to increase your gain. We'll tighten up the null, the dead spot. So we say surface measurement from the locate of the utility to 45 degrees is our depth down. Okay, maybe. The only way you can verify is flip it 45 degrees to the other side. So you get another cutout. We'll say right about here. If that measurement equals this measurement, you have the depth of your utility. If this measurement is not equal to this measurement, you cannot get a depth. It could be one side, it could be the other measurement, it could be neither. What it does tell you, though, is that your signal field is being manipulated. You don't have a nice circular signal pattern anymore. The signal is being skewed. It's normally caused by another utility. So if we go down this run, and let's say I get a long side and a short side on my depth readings, and that continues along this run, you could almost be assured that you have another utility down there. So it does give you useful information about your utility, although you cannot get depth. And remember, USA, the Underground Service Alert, does not require you by law to give depth to a contractor, so you never have to give depth to a contractor. It would just be for the own internal use of your SMUD district or agency. So just make sure you get equal readings to both sides, but make sure that you always rotate the antenna so it's pointing back towards the utility as you take your depth readings. If I come off to this side, I could just rotate the gun around and come off this way, but you'd always want the antenna pointing back towards the utility that you're locating. Again, working on a peak mode with the antenna flat works exactly the opposite of a null. Just to review, if you have a wide dead spot with the antenna vertical, to narrow that signal in, you will be increasing the gain control, the signal adjust. It nulls out. It's exactly the opposite for a peak. A peak signal is just going to give us, will just give us a high point over the utility. If you have a real wide signal, to narrow that in, you must turn down the signal adjust. As a general rule, you like to work half scale. You would like to work half scale on the meter so you can narrow it down to a point where if it goes full scale, back it down, full scale, back it down, drop off, drop off. That's what you're looking for.